everyone. This is Karen.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Shane.
Today we're looking at part 2 of Magao. Good for the body, good for the earth. And the vocabulary words are popularity.
Popularity.
Because of the restaurant's popularity, you should call ahead to book a table.
Weaken.
Weaken.
The floods weakened the structure of the building.
Retain.
Retain.
This pan retains heat very well.
Sensitive.
Sensitive.
I have sensitive teeth, so I try not to eat cold foods.
Ow.
No ice cream for me.
Aw, for you. Pollution.
Pollution.
Big cities often have high levels of air pollution. So we're still talking about this yummy Magao, right?
Yes. So I don't really know much about it because I've never tried it. But so far, I've heard that it's tasty.
That's
it's
right.
Yummy, according to you.
That's right.
So good for the body. So today we'll talk about how it's
good for the earth.
good for the earth.
That's right.
Okay.
Because in Wulai, I think a lot of farmers, they try to grow different kind of crops.
Yeah.
And growing the other kind of crops like rice, vegetable, these kind of crops will weaken the soil. And you would have to use some fertilizer, which is not really good for the environment.
And it requires a lot of water.
That's
so
right.
that kind of resource. But Magao, the way the plant grows, the roots are quite deep.
That's right.
So it's quite stable for the soil. And when they pick the macaw, it doesn't really, they don't have to pull out the roots. The roots stay in there. So it's very easy to maintain. Right?
Exactly. And you don't need a lot of water.
Yeah.
And you don't need a fertilizer. So no chemical is needed, which is really good for our environment.
Yeah, because there's a lot of pollution when we have crops, right? Growing crops. So if we can have a crop that is good for us and good for the earth, I think people like me should really try it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely.
All right, so let's learn more about
Magao.
Magao. Good for the body, good for the earth.
The popularity of Magao is good news for both local farmers and the environment. In the past, farmers in Wulai cleared forest land to grow crops, which consisted of rice and vegetables initially, and persimmon, mushroom, and bamboo shoots later on. The problem with some of these crops is that they either weaken the soil when harvested or need lots of pesticides or fertilizers.
Today's lesson is called Magao. Good for the body, good for the earth. Part 2. Hi everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. Yes, Magao, the mountain pepper, a local fruit grown up in Wulai. The Atayal people have known about its wonderful health benefits and its great taste in food for a very long time, but only now is the rest of the world catching up. We've learned that it can be used in food. You can eat it fresh and maybe a salad, make it into tea, turn it into medicine. It can be good for the digestive system. All sorts of wonderful benefits of this plant, the Magao, and its fruit.
Magao is catching on big time, and this is good news. Yeah, the popularity of Magao is good news for both local farmers and the environment. So yes, because Magao is now popular, local farmers, people who are growing the Magao, they're going to sell more, make more money, but Magao is also apparently good for the environment.
Absolutely. Yeah, when we talk about how popular something is, we can use the noun popularity, all right? We're just basically saying how well known, how famous, how much your average person knows about this. As trends and styles and fashions come and go, their popularity goes up and it goes down depending on the year and what's going on. For example, because of the restaurant's popularity, you should call ahead to book a table. The restaurant's popularity tells us it's popular, so it's very busy. Maybe 5 years from now, the popularity will have gone down, but right now it's hot, hot, hot. Everyone wants to go there. It is very popular. It has lots of popularity.
It might even be famous.
It could be. Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. In the past, farmers in Wulai cleared forest land to grow crops, which consisted of rice and vegetables initially, and persimmon, mushroom, and bamboo shoots later on. And yes, when you clear forest land, that's not really ever a good thing. You shouldn't cut down forests or clear forest land. And yeah, the problem with some of these other crops that we were just talking about, the problem with some of these crops is that they either weaken the soil when harvested or need lots of pesticides or fertilizers. So not only are you clearing forest land, you're also weakening the soil and using a lot of chemicals, chemical pesticides and fertilizers and stuff like that. So none of these things are good for the environment. Okay, before we take a break, let's talk about the verb weaken, okay? The verb weaken is the opposite of the verb strengthen. If you make something strong or stronger, you strengthen that thing. Now, when you weaken something, you do the opposite. You make it weaker than it was before. So maybe before, you were very strong, okay? And then you stopped working out or you got sick or something. Oh, you're not as strong anymore. That means you have been weakened. For example, the floods weakened the structure of the building. Before it was a strong building, but then the floods showed up. The whole area flooded, and yes, the building's structure weakened. It might even fall down. Oh no. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break, but don't go away. We'll be back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们在第一天的课文读到马告这种植物有益人类身体。几百年来呢，泰雅族人就收集马告的果实来当调味料和药物。好，那我们接着就来看看马告对环境有什么益处。过去乌来的农民他们清除林地来种农作物，一开始是种稻米啊、蔬菜，后来有种甜柿、香菇和竹笋。不过呢，其中有一些作物在收成的时候，它会松动土壤，有的则是会需要很多杀虫剂或是肥料来造成环境的问题。那么现在马告受到欢迎，这对当地农民还有环境都是个好消息。我们先来看两个单字 ，popularity。popularity 它表示人气或是受欢迎的程度。那么 weaken 表示使什么削弱，变得虚弱，它是由形容词 weak 再加上动词字尾 en 组成的。当我们用 en 加在形容词后面，就是表达使变得怎么样。好，那么 weaken 的相反词是 strengthen。strengthen strengthen 它有增强、巩固、强化的意思。好，那么补充单字 persimmon 它表示柿子。pesticide 表示杀虫剂。接回到课文中。
Magao. Good for the body, good for the earth.
On the other hand, magao has deep roots, which make the shrub an effective soil stabilizer. It's also easy to plant, and the plant retains its structure when its fruit is harvested. But perhaps most importantly, it requires less water and no chemicals to help it grow. In fact, using chemicals on this sensitive plant would likely damage or kill it.
So once upon a time, farmers in Wulai, they cleared a bunch of forest land, which is not good, and then they started planting stuff, plants, crops that were one, bad for the soil, that would weaken the soil, and then two, they would plant these crops that would also require the use of fertilizers and stuff like that, chemical pesticides, you name them. And these aren't good things. And apparently though, magao though, is good for the environment. It's going to solve these problems.
Well, hopefully. I mean, it is a problem in Taiwan where a lot of the land is on hillsides, and during the heavy rains that come with our typhoons, which are a part of life, that can make the whole side of the hill slide off. Farms can be destroyed. It can be really, really destructive. And, you know, people need to eat, but some of these foods that they're growing up on those hillsides are not the best thing. On the other hand, we read, magao has deep roots, which make the shrub an effective soil stabilizer. Those deep roots basically help to sort of glue or stick or hold the soil in place, so if the rains come, a lot of the soil will not get washed away.
The roots strengthen the soil.
That's exactly
hold
right.
Together.
They
now,
hold it in place.
And get this, it's also easy to plant, and the plant retains its structure when its fruit is harvested. So there you go. It's easy to plant, and also You won't have to tear the entire shrub out of the ground, tear those roots out too. No, no, no. It will retain its structure when you harvest it.
That's very cool. Kind of like just if you pick an apple off a tree, the apple tree just stays perfectly the same. It's not changed. It's not like pulling the whole rice plant out of the ground like with other things. Retain, to retain something, this verb means to keep it, to hold it. It's something that you have. Something might be trying to take it away from you, but you're holding on to it, okay? One simple thing we try to retain when we're cold is heat. If you wear a jacket, if you put on a hat and cover your hands or your ears when on a very cold day, it will keep your body warmer. Those things, especially a hat on your head and gloves on your hands, will help you retain or keep that heat in your body, keeping you feeling warm, all right? We do actually use this word a lot when talking about heat and cold or things like that. Here's another example from the world of cooking. This pan retains heat very well. So you warm it up and then it keeps the heat so it will cook your food in a very even, regular way.
It stays hot for a long time.
Stays hot, that's right.
Now, more Magao though, but perhaps most importantly, it requires less water and no chemicals to help it grow. So Magao, it sounds really good to me. If you plant Magao, you will strengthen the soil, and get this, you can't use chemicals either when growing it. So you wouldn't have to use pesticides or fertilizers or anything else like that. In fact, using chemicals like this on this sensitive plant would likely damage or kill it. So there you go, we're undoing all the damage that conventional crops can do here in Taiwan. We're not weakening soil, and we're also not using chemicals. Sounds good to me. Now, before we take our break, let's go ahead and take a look at the adjective sensitive. If something is sensitive, it is easily affected by other things. Like sensitive people react very strongly to insults and stuff like that. In fact, they might perceive things that other people don't perceive. Now, what we're saying here is that the Magao plant is very sensitive. So you can't add chemicals, and you've got to be careful with it because you can hurt it easily, I should say, or it will be easily affected by things, the things that you do to it. So be careful. For example, I have sensitive teeth, so I try not to eat cold foods. Yes, if I eat ice cream, oh, it really affects me. I can feel that cold because I've got sensitive teeth. All right, everyone, with that, it's time for us to take a break. But don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
乌来农民过去种的作物，有的收成时可能会松动土壤，有的需要很多杀虫剂和肥料。不过呢，种植马告就不会有这些问题咯，因为马告的根很深，可以成为有效的固土作物。那么果实收成的时候，你还可以保留植物本体。除此之外，它很容易栽种，需要的水也比较少，而且它不用化学物质来协助生长。事实上呢，它这一种敏感作物，如果用了化学物质，反而有可能会让它受损或是死亡哦。这边用到两个单字 ，retain， 它表示保留、留住或是保持。sensitive 是形容敏感的，那敏感的人可能会察觉到别人没有注意到的事情。刚刚 Jeff 老师就用到 perceive 这个动词 ，perceive 表示察觉、感知。好，另外老师说种植马告可以补救传统作物所造成的损害，老师用到 undo 这个字 ，undo 就可以表达消除、复原或是解开。接回到课文中。
Magao. Good for the body, good for the earth.
Magao is therefore an ideal crop because it is highly adaptable to eco-friendly farming methods. It helps keep pollution out of the waters, and it plays a role in maintaining a balance in the ecosystem. In addition, since the demand for Magao for medicine and cooking, and as a source of essential oil is there, farmers can make a profit from it. Magao is indeed one powerful plant.
Mike, I think I'm going to do it.
Are you?
I think that I'm going to move out to the country and open a Magao plantation.
That would be great. What do you know about farming?
I don't know anything about farming, but I know that Magao, if I were to plant it, I would be doing the right thing as far as the environment is concerned.
Well, you have a point there. I would suggest, watching a YouTube video about farming or something before you do it. But that is a very good point, and that is also what we have in our next sentence. Magao is therefore an ideal crop. It's a perfect crop because it is highly adaptable to eco-friendly farming methods. So this is a good product for farmers, even beginner farmers like our friend here, and it's also really good for the environment. So it's one of those things that a farmer can grow and not really worry about the bad effects of the chemical or damaging the soil, the chemicals they use damaging the soil. It doesn't have any of those problems.
There you go. It helps keep pollution out of the waters, and it plays a role in maintaining a balance in the ecosystem. So there you go. Once I catch on and my Magao plantation becomes prosperous and fruitful, not only will I have tons of cash for selling all of this Magao, but I'll also be helping out the environment. Okay, remember, it says here Magao plays a role in maintaining a balance in the ecosystem. And don't forget, it also keeps pollution out of the waters.
And that would be a good thing because pollution is a bad thing. Pollution, this noun, is dirt and poison and junk and stuff we don't want in the environment. It's the smoke in the air, it's the chemicals in the river, it's the chemicals on the dirt too, on the ground, in the soil, it's garbage piles outside all the big cities. We can also talk about other things like noise pollution, all those loud trucks and sounds you hear.
Light pollution.
Light pollution. Why can't I see the stars when I'm in the city? Light pollution. So these are sort of negative things produced by people or what people do, and it's in the environment. It has an effect on our lives. We try to reduce pollution, but pollution is a part of life. But there are things we can do to make it better. For example, big cities often have high levels of air pollution. Cars, trucks, factories, putting stuff into the air, those chemicals, that's the pollution.
As do developing countries very often. As those countries are modernizing and building factories, sometimes they produce a lot of pollution, especially air pollution. Anyways, back to Magao and how it's going to save the day. In addition, since the demand for Magao for medicine and cooking and as a source of essential oil is there, farmers can make a profit from it. So not only will it be good for the environment, but the farmers who make it can make a profit. So again, once I open my plantation and get it up and running, maybe I can make some money, but no, I won't do this. I'll allow local farmers to make the Magao and to make the profit as well. Anyways, this much is for certain. Magao is indeed one powerful plant. It's the answer to our prayers.
All right.
Mike, we are done reading our article. Do we have a question?
We do have a question, and hey, look at that. It's about the Magao. What is the best thing about Magao? What do you think? And please explain your answer.
Are you kidding? The best thing about Magao? The best thing about Magao is that when you plant it, you're saving the earth. Okay, other crops, you put them in the ground, they weaken the soil. You have to use all sorts of nasty chemicals to make sure they grow properly. If you plant Magao, you strengthen the soil and you also allow pollution to not get into water sources. Okay, you're actually removing pollution from water. Oh my goodness, the best thing about Magao is Magao. It's awesome. There's nothing bad about it at all.
And it tastes good too.
And it tastes good too.
So there you go, Magao. It's amazing, it's incredible. Go to Ulai, try it out, make the tea, have the medicine, put it in a salad, and just enjoy it because it's good for the environment too.
Bye-bye for now, everyone.
Take care.
Get yourself some Magao.
刚刚说马告是有效的固土作物，它不需要化学物质来协助生长，它是一种非常适合友善环境农作方式的理想植物。那么课文就提到说，马告有助于让污染远离水域，而且在维持生态系平衡方面呢，会发挥作用，有所影响。听到马告有这么多益处 ，Jeff 老师刚刚就开玩笑说，他要来开一个马告种植园，如果有收获呢，这对环境也是有帮助的。好，老师用到 plantation 这个字就表示种植园或是大农场，就是在植物 plant 后面加 ation。好，老师还有用到 fruitful。Fruitful 是形容有成果的，这个字是在水果 fruit 后面加 ful。 好，那我们再来看单字 pollution。pollution 表示污染。老师又提到说，像开发中国家在现代化过程中，可能因为要发展、要盖工厂，会导致空气污染。这时候老师说的 developing country 就是指开发中国家。还有提到 modernize 这个动词，在现代 modern 后面加 ize 会变动词 modernize 现代化。好，那么以上是这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有3个，第一个是 on the other hand， 第二个是 keep something out of 什么什么，第3个是 play a role in 加上名词或动名词。我们先来学 on the other hand。副词片语 on the other hand 表示另一方面，它可以摆在句首或是句中，用来表达跟前面叙述不同或是有对比的情况。例如 Richard is a quiet person. His sister, on the other hand, is very talkative. Richard 是个沉默寡言的人，那另一方面，他的姐姐则是非常健谈。好，另外我们常常会用 on the one hand 来搭配 on the other hand， 表达说一方面怎么样，另一方面怎么样，用来引出2种不同或是相反的观点或是事实。像是 on the one hand, he wants to spend more time with his family. But on the other hand, he has to work overtime to earn more money. 一方面他想多花点时间陪伴家人，但另一方面他必须加班来赚更多的钱。要在家庭和工作之间取得平衡真的很困难。一边是家庭，一边是 money， 左右都不是，为难了自己。好，拍谁？我又在唱老歌了。接着我们来学习 keep something out of。Keep out 这个片语呢，它表示阻止、避免。Keep something out of， 它就表示说使某物无法进入什么，或者是避免某物接触什么。像是 Keep the dog out of the kitchen， 不要让那只狗狗进厨房。好，那最后来学习 play a role in 加名词或动名词。Play a role 字面的意思是饰演一个角色。那么之后可以接 in 加上戏剧作品来表达说在什么当中饰演一角，而 play a role in 加名词或动名词也可以表达在什么什么方面扮演一角，对什么什么有影响。这个 role 的前面可以加入形容词修饰，像你可以加 important 重要的， major 主要的， key 关键的等等，像是 Gavin played a key role in last night's game。Gavin 在昨晚的比赛中扮演关键角色。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
Hello, everybody!
欢迎来到
English in Action.
I'm Holly.
I am Shane. 很惊讶吧？
其实
Not really, right?
No, not really.
一点点不惊讶。
Yeah, so the topic is 我很惊讶，
很惊讶，可是我一点点
不惊讶。
Yeah, but
可是等一下进入对话就会很惊讶了。
会
Okay,
all right,
go. Frank just broke up with me. He said he found a new girlfriend.
I'm shocked. I thought you guys were really happy together. That's what. Baby, it's okay. Don't cry. Are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's other people.
Yeah.
Who could be your boyfriend? Okay, just kidding.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm shocked. Shock 这个字呢，它原本其实有一个意思，就是触电，然后就滋。
你不能动。
对，所以就是你被电到的时候，你会突然就是
那个感觉就是
马上，所以 shock 的由来就是这样子，所以你被触电的时候你会很惊讶，对不对？原来是什么 ？OK，
or you could say this is unbelievable.
Unbelievable， 完全无法置信，
不可
置信
Yeah， 相信，
完全无法相信。
This is unbelievable. Wow. Or this one's funny. I'm blown away.
我被吹走了吗？被 blown away， 我被吹走了。
这个感觉就是你有听到什么啊？如果这个资料或者这个 information，
消息，
对，这个消息就是是风
啊，所以它有点像风好了，然后它就是太惊人了，它就一下子把你吹倒这样，
就是啪，哇，
所以是 like 你女朋友要跟你分手，
啪 ，blown away.
Okay.
All right, got it.
All right.
All right.
We're not gonna shock you.
No. Well, maybe a little bit. If you like being shocked, then
we'll shock you.
Yeah, then 靠我们
就对了。
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked.
This is unbelievable.
This is unbelievable.
I'm blown away.
I'm blown away.